bright and gay, follow bravely while we may. Ere we hear the piper play, o'er the hills and far away. La 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 la, o'er the hills and far away. La 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 la, o'er the hills and far away. Tra la 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 la.
In Troy,
There lies the scene. From Isles of Greece the princes Orgulous, their high blood shaped, have to the port of Athens sent their ships, fraught with the ministers and instruments of cruel war. 69 that wore their crownets regal, from the Athenian bay put forth towards Phrygia, and their vow is made to ransack Troy, within whose strong immured the ravished Helen, Menelaus' queen, with wanton Paris sleeps, and that's the quarrel. To Tenedos they come, and the deep-drawing barks do there disgorge their warlike fraughtage. Now expectations, tickling skittish spirits, on one and other side, Troyan and Greek, says all on hazard. And hither am I come to tell you, fair beholders, that our play leaps over the vaunts and firstlings of those broils, beginning in the middle, starting thence away to what may be digested in a play. Like or find fault, do as your pleasures are, now good or bad, 'tis but the chance of war.
Why should I war without the walls of Troy, that find such cruel battle here within? Each Troyan that is master of his heart, let him to field. Troilus, alas, have none.
Will this gear ne'er be mended?
The Greeks are strong and skillful to their strength, fierce to their skill and to their fierceness valiant. But I am weaker than a woman's tear, tamer than sleep, fonder than ignorance, less valiant than the virgin in the night, and skillless as unpracticed infancy.
I have told you enough of this. Now, he that will have a cake out of the wheat must needs tarry the grinding.
Have I not tarried?
Aye, the grinding. But you must tarry the bolting.
Have I not tarried?
Aye, the bolting. But you must tarry the leavening.
Still have I tarried?
Aye, the leavening, but there is hereafter in a word, the kneading, the making of the cake, the heating of the oven, the baking. And you must stay the cooling too, or you'll perchance you'll burn your lips.
Patience herself, what goddess ere she be, doth lesser blench at sufferance than I do. At royal Priam's table do I sit, and when fair Cressida comes into my thoughts. So traitor, when she comes, when is she thence?
I saw her yesternight as fair as I have ever seen her, or any woman else.
I was about to tell thee, when my heart, as wedged with a sigh, would rive in twain, lest Hector or my father should perceive me, I have, as when the sun doth light a storm, buried this sigh in wrinkle of a smile. Sorrow that is couched in seeming gladness is like that mirth fate turns to sudden sadness.
And her hair were not as dark as Helen's, but there be no other comparison between the two women. And as for myself, being her kin, I would not praise her. But I do wish someone had heard her talk the other night as I did. I will not dispraise your sister Cassandra's
Pandarus!
wit.
I tell thee, Pandarus, when I do tell thee there my hopes lie drowned, reply not in how many fathoms deep they lie drenched. I tell thee I am mad in Cressida's love, and thou answerest she is fair. Pourest in the open ulcer of my heart, her eyes, her hair, her cheek, her gait, her voice, but saying thus, instead of oil and balm, thou layest in every gas that love hath given me, the knife that made it.
I speak no more than truth.
Thou dost not speak so much.
Oh, I'll not meddle in this no more. I mean, if she be as fair as Helen, the better for her. And if she be not, well, she has the men's in her own hands.
Good Pandarus, how now, Pandarus?
Oh, I've had for my labor, for my travail, ill thought on of her, ill thought on of you, going between and between. Oh, small thanks for my labor.
What, art thou angry, Pandarus? What, with me?
What, because she is my kin, she be not fair. And if she were not my kin, she would be as fair on Friday as Helen is on Sunday. Oh, what care I? 'Tis all one to me.
Say I she is not fair?
I do not care whether thou say so or no. Hey, she's a fool to stay behind her mother. And let her to the Greeks. I'll tell her so the next time that I see her. And as for my part, I will not meddle in this matter no more.
Pandarus?
No!
Sweet Pandarus?
Speak to me no more about this. I will leave it all here as I found it, and there an end.
Peace, you ungracious clamors! Peace, rude sounds! Fools on both sides! Helen must needs be fair when with your blood you daily paint her thus. I cannot fight upon this argument. It is too starved a subject for my sword. But Pandarus, oh gods, how do you plague me? I cannot come to Cressida but by Pandar, and he's as tetchy to be wooed to woo as she is stubborn chaste against all suit. Tell me, Apollo, for thy Daphne's love, what Cressida is, what Pandar, and what we. Her bed is India, there she lies of her home. Between our Ilium and where she resides, let it be called the wild and wandering flood. Ourself the merchant, and the sailing Pandar our doubtful hope, our convoy and our bark.
How now, Prince Troilus? Wherefore not afield?
Because not there. This woman's answer short, for womanish it is to be from thence. What news, Aeneas, from the field today?
That Paris is returned home and hurt.
By whom, Aeneas?
Troilus by Menelaus.
Let Paris bleed. 'Tis but a scar to scorn. Paris is gored with Menelaus' horn.
Hark, what good sport is out of town today?
Better at home, if what I might were may. But to the sport abroad. Are you bound thither?
In all swift haste.
Come, go we then together.
Who are those went by? Queen Hecuba and Helen.
And whither go they?
Up to the eastern tower, whose height commands his subjects all the vale to see the battle. Hector, whose patience is as a virtue fixed today, was moved. He chid Andromache, and struck his armorer. Like as there were husbandry in war, before the sun rose he was harness light. Into the field goes he, where every flower did, as a prophet weep what it foresaw in Hector's wrath.
At what was his cause of anger?
The noise goes thus. There is among the Greeks a lord of Troy and blood, nephew to Hector. They call him Ajax.
Good, and what of him?
They say he is a very man per se, and stands alone.
So do all men, unless they are drunk, sick, or have no legs.
They say he yesterday cuffed Hector in the battle and struck him down. The disdain and shame whereof have ever since kept Hector fasting and waking.
Who comes here?
What's that? What's that?
Madam, your Uncle Pandarus.
Good morrow, Uncle Pandarus.
Oh, good morrow, Cousin Cressida. Good morrow, Alexandria. And how do you do? When were you last at Ilium?
This morning, Uncle.
Is that what you were talking of when I came? I mean, Hector was not armed and gone ere you came to Ilium, was he? Helen was not up, was she?
Hector was gone, but Helen was not up.
Ah, even so, he was stirring early.
That were we talking of, and of his anger.
Oh, was he angry?
So Alexandria says here?
Oh, and I know the cause, too. Well, he'll lay about today, I can tell them that. Oh, Troilus will be not far behind him. They better take heed of Troilus. I can tell them that, too.
What, is he angry too?
What, Troilus? Oh, he's the better man of the two.
Oh, Jupiter, there's no comparison.
What, between Hector and Troilus? Do you not know a man when you see him?
Aye, if I ever saw him before and knew him.
Well, I say, Troilus is... Troilus.
Then you say as I say, for I am sure he is not Hector.
Well, the gods are above. Time will friend or end. No, Hector is not a better man than Troilus.
Excuse me.
He is elder.
Pardon me, pardon me.
Well, the others not come to it. Oh, you shall tell me a different tale when the others come to it. No, Hector shall not have his wit this year.
He shall not need it if he have his own.
Nor his qualities.
No matter.
Nor his beauty.
'Twould not become him. His own's better.
You have no judgment, niece. Why, just the other day, Helen was saying how much she preferred his complexion above Paris.
I had as lief Helen's golden tongue commended Troilus for a copper nose.
No, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. She loves Troilus better than Paris.
Then she is a merry Greek indeed.
No, I swear to it. Why, she came to him, and he has not passed 3 or 4 hairs on his chin.
Indeed, a tapster's arithmetic may soon bring his particulars therein to a total.
Oh, he is young, but he can still lift within 3 pounds of his brother Hector.
Is he so young a man and so old a lifter?
But to prove to you that Helen loves Troilus, why, she came and placed her hand upon his clovey chin.
Juno, have mercy, how came it cloven?
'Tis dimpled. I do believe that his smile becomes him better than any man in Phrygia.
Oh, he smiles valiantly.
Oh, does he not?
Oh, yes, and 'twere a cloud in autumn.
And to prove to you that Helen loves Troilus.
Troilus will stand to the proof if you'll prove it so.
Oh, Troilus does not esteem her any more than I esteem an addle egg.
If you loved an addle egg as well as you loved an idle head, you would eat chickens in the shell.
Oh, I cannot help but laugh at how she tickled his chin. Oh, she has a marvelous white hand, and yet she takes it upon herself to spy a white hair on his chin.
Alas, poor chin, many a ward is richer.
Oh, Hecuba laughed, and Cassandra laughed, and Hector laughed.
At what was all this laughing?
At her spying a white hair on his chin. Oh, there but 52 hairs on your chin, and one of them is white, quoth she.
This is her question?
Well, 52 hairs on my chin, quoth he, and the white one is my father, and the rest are his sons. Jupiter, quoth she. Then which one of them is my husband Paris? The forked one, quoth he, and she plucked it and give it to him. Oh, we laughed and laughed and laughed. Oh, she blushed so, and Paris was so chafed, and we just laughed and laughed until it all went away.
So let it now, for it has been a great while going by.
I told you a thing the other day. You think on it?
So I do.
Ah, 'tis true. He would weep you, and 'twere a man born in April.
And I'll spring up in his tears, and 'twere a nettle against May.
Ah, they're coming home from the field. I would rather be Troilus than Agamemnon or all of Greece.
There is among the Greeks Achilles, a better man than Troilus.
Achilles? A porter, a drayman, a very camel.
Well, well.
Oh, well. Have you no discretion? Do you not have eyes? Can you not see a man? Is not birth and beauty and manhood and virtue and learning the very salt and spice that season a man?
I, a minced man, and to be baked with no date in the pie, for then the man's date's out.
Oh, you are such a woman. I know not at what ward you lie.
Upon my back to defend my belly, upon my wit to defend my wiles, upon my secrecy to defend mine honesty, my mask to defend my beauty, and you to defend all of these. And at all these wards I lie at 1,000 watches.
Say one of your watches.
Nay, I'll watch you for that. And that's one of the chiefest of them, too. If I cannot ward what I would not have hit, I can watch you for telling how I took the blow.
You are...
Unless it's well past hiding, and then it's past watching.
Oh, you are such another...
Sir,
Yes?
my lord would instantly speak with you.
Where?
At your own house, there he unarms him.
Oh, tell him I'll come. I doubt you be harmed. Well, farewell, good cousin.
Adieu, uncle.
Yes, I shall see thee by and by.
To bring, uncle.
A token from Troilus.
By the same token, you are a bawd. Words, vows, gifts, tears, and love's full sacrifice he offers in another's enterprise. But more in Troilus thousandfold I see than in the glass of Pandar's praise may be. Yet, hold I off, women are angels wooing. Things won are done, joys sold. lies in the doing. That she, beloved, knows not that knows not this. Men prize the thing ungained more than it is. That she was never yet that ever knew love got so sweet as desire did sue. Therefore, this maxim out of love I teach. Achievement is command, ungained beseech. Then, though my heart's content firm love doth bear, nothing of that shall from mine eyes appear.
Princes, what grief hath set the jaundice on your cheeks? That we've come short of our suppose so far, that after 7 years' siege at Troy walls stand? Why then, you princes, do you behold our works, and call them shames, that are indeed naught else but the protracted trials of great Jove, to find persistive constancy in men?
Agamemnon, thou great commander, nerve and bone of Greece, heart of our numbers, soul and only spirit, in whom the tempers and the minds of all should be shut up. Hear what Ulysses speaks. Troy, yet upon his bases, had been down, and the great Hector's sword had lacked a master. But for these instances, the specialty of rule hath been neglected. And look how many Grecian tents hollow upon this plain, so many hollow factions. When that the general is not like the hive, to whom the foragers shall all repair, what honey is expected? Degree being visited the unworthiest, shows as fairly in the mask. Oh, when degree is shakes, which is the ladder to all high designs, then enterprise is sick. How could communities, degrees in schools and brotherhoods in cities, peaceful commerce from dividable shores, the primogenitive and due of birth, prerogative of age, crowns, scepters, laurels, but by degree stand in authentic place? Oh, take but degree away, untune that string, and hark what discord follows. Great Agamemnon, this chaos, when degree is suffocate, follows the choking. And 'tis this neglection of degree, that by a purpose pace goes backward, with a purpose it hath to climb. The general's disdained by him one step below, he by the next, that next by him beneath. So every step, exampled by the first pace that is sick of his superior, assumes an envious fever of pale and bloodless emulation. And 'tis this fever that keeps Troy on foot, not her own sinews. To end a tale of length, Troy in our weakness stands, not in her strength.
Most wisely hath Ulysses here discovered the fever wherein all our power is sick.
The nature of the sickness found, Ulysses. What is the remedy?
The large Achilles, whom opinion crowns the sinew and the forehand of our host, having his ear full of his airy fame, grows dainty of his worth, and in his tent lies mocking our designs. With him, Patroclus, upon a lazy bed the livelong day, breaks scurril jests, and, like with ridiculous and awkward action, he pageants us. Sometime, great Agamemnon, thy topless deputation Patroclus puts on, and like a strutting player, he acts thy greatness in hyperboles. And at this fusty stuff, the large Achilles, on his pressed bed lolling, from his deep chest laughs out a loud applause, cries, "Excellent! 'Tis Agamemnon just!" And in this fashion, all our abilities, gifts, natures, shapes, severals and generals of grace exact, achievements, plots, orders, preventions, excitements to the field, or speech for truce, success or loss, what is or is not, serves as stuff for these two to make paradoxes.
And in the imitation of these twain, who, as Ulysses says, opinion crowns with an imperial voice, many are in fact.
But they tax our policy, count wisdom as no member of the war, forestall prescience, and esteem no act but that of hand.
What trumpet? Look, Menelaus.
From Troy.
What would you afore our tent?
Is this great Agamemnon's tent, I pray you?
Even this?
May one that is a herald and a prince of Troy, Aeneas, old Anchises' son, do a fair message to his kingly ears?
You, sir, of Troy, call you yourself Aeneas?
Aye, Greek, that is my name.
What's your affair, I pray you?
Sir, pardon, 'tis for Agamemnon's ears.
He hears not privately that comes from Troy.
Nor I from Troy come not to whisper him. I bring a trumpet to awake his ear, to set his sense on the attentive bent, and then to speak.
Speak frankly as the wind. It is not Agamemnon's sleeping hour, Troyan, that thou shalt know. He is awake. Tells thee so himself.
We have, great Agamemnon, here in Troy, a prince called Hector, Priam is his father, who in this dull and long-continued truce is rusty grown. He bade me take a trumpet and to this purpose speak. If there be one among the fairest of Greece that holds his honor higher than his ease, that seeks his praise more than he fears his peril, that knows his valor and knows not his fear, that loves his mistress more than in confession with truant vows to her own lips he loves, and dare avow her beauty and her worth in other arms than hers, to him this challenge. Hector, in view of Trojans and of Greeks, shall make it good or do his best to do it. He hath a lady wiser, fairer, truer than ever Greek did compass in his arms, and will tomorrow with his trumpet call midway between your tents and walls of Troy to rouse a Grecian that is true in love. If any come, Hector shall honor him. If none, he'll say when he retires, the Grecian dames are sunburnt and not worth the splinter of a lance, even so much.
This shall be told our lovers, Lord Aeneas. If any of them had soul of such a kind, we left them all at home. But we are soldiers.
Yeah!
And may that soldier a mere recreant prove that means not, hath not, or is not in love. If then one is, or hath, or means to be, that one meets Hector. If none else, I am he.
Yeah!
Now, heavens forbid such scarcity of youth.
Amen.
Achilles shall learn of this intent, and so each lord of Greece from tent to tent. Yourself shall feast with us before you go, and learn the welcome of a noble foe.
Calchas,
What says Ulysses?
I have a young conception in my brain. Be you my time to bring it to some shape.
What is it?
This 'tis. Blunt wedges rive hard knots. The seated pride that hath through this maturity blown up in rank Achilles must, or now be cropped, or shedding, breed a nursery of like evil, to overbulk us all.
Well, and how?
This challenge that the gallant Hector sends, however it is spread in general name, relates in purpose only to Achilles.
True?
And wake him to the answer, think you?
Yes, 'tis most meet. Whom else may you oppose that can from Hector bring his honor off, if not Achilles?
What glory our Achilles shares from Hector, were he not proud, we all should share with him. But he is already too insolent. We were better parts in Afric's son than in the pride and salt scorn of his eyes, should he scape Hector fair. If he were foiled, why then we did our main opinion crush in taint of our best man. Now, make a lottery, and by device let the blockish Ajax draw the swords to fight with Hector. Among ourselves, give him allowance for the better man, for that will physic the great Myrmidon who broils in loud applause, and make him fall his crest that's prouder than blue iris bends. Should dull and brainless Ajax come safe off, we'll dress him up in voices. If he fail, yet we go under our opinion still that we have better men. But hit or miss, our project's life this shape of sense assumes. Ajax employed plucks down Achilles' plumes.
Ulysses, now I begin to relish thy advice, and I will bring a taste of it forthwith to Agamemnon. Go we to him straight. Two curs must tame each other. Pride alone must tear the master's soul, and tore their bones.
After so many hours, lives, speeches spent, thus once again, says Nestor from the Greeks, deliver Helen and all damage else, his honor, loss of time, travail, expense, wounds, friends, and what else dear that is lost in hot digestion in his constant commerce war, shall be struck off. Hector, what say you to it?
Though no man lesser fears the Greeks than I, as far as toucheth my particular. Yet, dread Priam, there's no lady of more softer bowels, more spongy to suck in the sense of fear, more ready to cry out, who knows what follows, than Hector is. The wound of peace is surety secure, but 'tis modest doubt that is called the beacon of the wise, the tent that searches to the bottom of the worst. Let Helen go.
Yes.
Since the first sword was drawn about this question, many tides soul amongst many thousand dyings hath been as dear as Helen. I mean of ours. If we have lost so many tenths of ours to guard a thing that is not ours nor worth to us, had it our name the value of 1/10. What merits in that reason which denies the yielding of her up?
Fie, my brother. Weigh you the worth and honor of the king so great as our dread father in a scale of common ounces? Fie, for godly shame!
Brother, she is not worth what she doth cost the holding.
What is aught but as 'tis valued?
The value dwells not in particular will. It holds its estimate and dignity as well wherein 'tis precious of itself as in the prizer. 'Tis mad idolatry to make the service greater than the god.
It was thought meet Paris should do some vengeance on the Greeks. Your breath of full consent bellied his sails. The seas and winds, old wranglers, took a truce and did him service. He touched the ports desired, and for an old aunt whom the Greeks held captive, he brought a Grecian queen, whose youth and freshness wrinkles Apollo's and makes stale the morning. Why keep we her? The Greeks keep our aunt. Is she worth keeping? Why, she is a pearl, whose face hath launched above 1,000 ships, and turned crowned kings to merchants. If you'll avouch 'twas wisdom Paris went, as you must needs, for you all cried, Go, go! If you'll confess he brought home noble prize, as you must needs, for you all clapped your hands and cried inestimable. Why do you now the issue of your proper wisdom's rate, and do a deed fortune never did? Beggar the estimation which you prized richer than sea and land. Theft most base, that we have stolen what we do fear to keep.
Cry, Trojans, cry!
What noise shriek is this?
Cry, Trojans!
Cassandra.
Cry, Trojans, cry! Lend me 10,000 eyes and I will fill them with prophetic tears!
Peace, sister, peace!
Virgins and boys, mid-age and wrinkled elves, soft infancy that nothing kiss but cry answer my clamors! Let us pay betimes the moiety of that mass of moan to come! Cry, Trojans, cry! Practice your eyes with tears! Troy must not be, nor goodly Ilion stand! Our firebrand brother Paris burns us all! Cry! Cry, yes! Cry! Cry! Oh, cry! Helen! And woe! Cry! Cry! Troy burns! Or else let Helen go! Ah! Ah!
Now, youthful Troilus, do not these high strains of divination and our sister's worth some touches of remorse? Or is your blood so madly hot that no discourse of reason, or fear of bad success in a bad cause can qualify the same?
My brother, because Cassandra's mad. Her brain-sick raptures cannot distaste the goodness of a quarrel, which hath our several honors all engaged to fight for and maintain.
Else might the world convince of levity as well my undertakings as your counsels. But I attest the gods. Your full consent gave wings to my propension and cut off all fears attending on so dire a project. For what, alas, can these my single arms? What propugnation is in one man's valor to stand the push and enmity of those this quarrel would excite? Were I alone to pass the difficulties and had as ample power as I have will, Paris shall ne'er retract what he hath done, nor faint in the pursuit.
Paris! You speak like one besotted with your sweet delights. You have the honey still, but these the gall. So to be valiant is no claim at all.
Sir, I propose not merely to myself the pleasures such a beauty brings with it, but I would have the soil of her fair rape wiped off in honorable keeping her. What treason were it to the ransacked queen, disgrace to your great worths, and shame to me now to deliver her possession up on terms of base compulsion? Can it be so degenerate a stream as this should once set footing inside your generous bosoms? There is not the meanest spirit on our party without a heart to dare or sword to draw when Helen is defended, nor none so noble, whose life is ill bestowed or death unfamed when Helen is the subject. Then I say, well may we fight for her whom we know well. The world's large spaces we cannot parallel.
Paris and Troilus, you've both said well, and on the cause in question now in hand have glozed but superficially, not unlike young men whom Aristotle thought unfit to hear moral philosophy. The reasons you allege do more conduce to the hot passion of distempered blood than to make up a free determination twixt right and wrong. For pleasure and revenge have ears more deaf than adders to the voice of any true decision. Nature craves all dues be rendered to their owners. Now what nearer debt in all humanity than wife is to the husband? If Helen be the wife to Sparta's king, as it is known she is, these moral laws of nature and of nations speak aloud to have her back returned. Thus to persist in doing wrong extenuates not wrong, but makes it much more heavy. Hector's opinion is in this way of truth. Yet nevertheless, my sprightly brethren, I do propend to you in resolution to keep Helen still. For 'tis a cause that hath no mean dependence upon our joint and several dignities.
Why, brother, there you touch the life of our design. Were it not glory that we more affected than the performance of our heaving spleens, I would not wish a drop of Trojan blood spent more in her defense. But worthy Hector, she is a theme of honor and renown, a spur to valiant and magnanimous deeds, whose present carriage may beat down our foes, and fame in time to come canonize us. For I presume brave Hector would not lose so rich advantage of a promised glory. Smiles upon the forehead of this action for the wide world's revenue.
I'm yours, you valiant offspring of great Primus.
Yes.
I have a roisting challenge set amongst the dun and factious nobles of the Greek will strike amazement to their drowsy spirits. I was advertised their great general slept, whilst emulation in the army crept. This, I presume, will wake him.
Patroclus, I'll speak with nobody. Where's Achilles?
Within his tent, but ill-disposed, my lord.
Well, let it be known to him that we are here. He sent our messengers, and we lay aside our appertainments, visiting of him. Go and tell him, lest perchance he think we dare not move the question of our place, or know not what we are.
I shall say so to him.
We saw him at the opening of his tent. He is not sick.
Yes, lion sick, sick of proud heart. You may call it melancholy if you will favor the man, but by my head 'tis pride. But why? Why? Let him show us the cause.
Here comes Patroclus.
No Achilles with him.
The elephant hath joints, but none for courtesy. His legs are legs for necessity, not for flexure.
Achilles bids me say he is much sorry, if anything more than your sport and pleasure did move your greatness, and this noble state to call upon him. He hopes it is for no other than but for your health, your digestion's sake, and your after dinner's breath.
Hear you, Patroclus. We are too well acquainted with these answers. But his evasions, winged thus swift with scorn, cannot outfly our apprehensions. Go and tell him we come to speak with him. And you shall not sin if you do add, we find him over proud and under honest, in self-assumption greater than in note of judgment, and worthier than himself are in my army, ready to meet brave Hector on fair honor's field. Go and tell him. And add that if he does overhold his price so much, will none of him. A stirring dwarf we do allowance give before a sleeping giant. Go and tell him.
I shall, and bring his answer presently.
In second voice will not be satisfied. We come to speak with him. Ulysses, enter you.
What is he more than another?
No more than what he thinks he is.
Is he so much? Do you not think he thinks himself a better man than I am?
No question.
Will you subscribe his thoughts and say he is?
No. No! Noble Ajax, you are as strong, as wise, as valiant, no less noble, far more gentle, and altogether more tractable.
Why should a man be proud? How doth pride grow? I know not what pride is.
Your mind is the clearer, and your virtues the fairer. He that is proud consumes himself. Pride is his own trumpet, his own glass, his own chronicle. And whatsoever praises itself but in the deed, devours the deed in the praise.
I do hate a proud man, as I hate the engendering of toads.
And yet he loves himself, is it not strange?
Achilles will not to the field tomorrow.
What's his excuse?
He doth rely on none.
Why will he not, upon our fair request, untent himself and come share the air with us?
Things small as nothing, for request's sake only, he makes important. Possessed he is with greatness, and speaks not with himself, but with a pride that quarrels at self-breath. What should I say? He is so plaguy proud that the death tokens of it cry no recovery.
Let Lord Ajax go to him. Good my lord, go you and greet him in his tent. 'Tis said he holds you well, and will at your request be moved a little from himself.
O Agamemnon, let it not be so. No, this thrice worthy and right valiant lord must not so stale his palm, nobly acquired, nor by my will subjugate his merit, as amply titled as Achilles is, by going to Achilles. This lord go to him. Jupiter forbid, and say in thunder, Achilles go to him.
This is well, he robs the vein of him.
And how his silence drinks up this applause.
If I go to him with my armed fist, I'll pass him o'er the face.
Oh. No, you shall not go.
And to be proud with me, I'll feed his pride. Let me go to him.
Not for the worth that hangs upon our quarrel.
Paltry, insolent fellow.
How he describes himself.
Can he not be sociable?
The raven chides blackness.
I'll let his humors blood.
He will be the doctor that should be the patient.
And all men were of my mind.
Wit would be out of fashion.
I shall not bear it, so as needs swords first, shall pride carry it.
And would you carry her?
They would have 10 shares.
I'll knead him. I'll make him supple.
My lord, you feed too much on this dislike.
Our noble general, do not do so.
You must prepare to fight without Achilles.
Why, 'tis this naming of him does him harm. Here's a man, but 'tis before his face. I will be silent.
Wherefore should you so? He is not emulous as Achilles is.
Know the whole world he is as valiant.
A whoreson dog that should pelter thus with us. Would he were a Trojan!
What a vice were it in Ajax now!
If he were proud.
Or covetous of praise.
Aye, or surly born.
Or strange or self-affected.
Oh, thank the heavens, Lord, thou art of sweet composure. Praise him that got thee, she that gave thee suck. In thy parts of nature thrice famed, beyond all erudition. Oh, but he that disciplined thy arms to fight, let Mars divide eternity in twain, and give him half. But there is no tarrying here. The heart Achilles keeps thicket. Please it our general to call together all his state of war. Fresh kings are come to Troy. Tomorrow we must with all our main of power stand fast. And here is a lord, come lights from east to west, and cull their flower. Ajax shall cope the best.
Go we to council. Let Achilles sleep. Light boats sail swift. Greater hawks draw deep. A fair be to you, my lord, and to you, fair queen of Sparta, fair Helen of Troy, and to all our fair company. Fair desires in full fair measure be fairly guided, and especially to you, fair queen, may fair thoughts be your fair pillow.
Dear Lord, you are full of fair words.
Oh, you speak your fair pleasure, sweet queen. My lord, here is good broken music.
Oh, and you have broke it, cousin.
And by my life you shall make it whole again. You shall piece it out with a piece of your performance. Nell, he is full of harmony.
Truly, lady, no.
Oh, sir.
Rude in sooth. In good sooth, very rude.
Oh, well said, my lord. Well, you say so in fits.
I have business to my lord, sweet queen. My lord, will you vouchsafe me a word? Marries thus, my lord. My brother... my brother, your brother, my dear lord.
My Lord Ponderous.
What?
Honey. Oh, sweet Lord.
Oh, go to. Well, he commends himself most affectionately to you.
Oh, you shall not bob us out of our melody.
Oh.
If you do, our melancholy on your head.
Oh, sweet queen, sweet queen in faith.
And to make a sweet lady sad is a sour offense.
Oh, nay, that shall not serve your turn. No, I do not like such words. No. He says that if the king call him to supper, that you will make his excuse.
My Lord Ponderous.
What, honey, sweet queen, what in faith?
What exploits in hand? Where sups he tonight?
Nay,
No,
but my lord.
you must not know where he sups.
I'll lay my life with my disposer, Cressida.
Oh, nay, you are wide. Your disposer is sick.
Well, I'll make excuse.
Oh, very good, my lord. But why did you say Cressida? Your poor disposer is sick.
I spy.
I spy. What do you spy? Here, give me an instrument, sweet queen.
Why, this is kindly done.
Oh, my niece is horribly in love with a thing that you have.
So she shall have it, my lord. If it be not my Lord Paris.
Oh, she'll have none of him. They two are twain.
Oh, but falling in after falling out may make them three.
Oh, no, I do not like such words. I will sing you a song now.
Aye, prithee now. Oh, by my troth, sweet Lord, thou hast a fine forehead.
Oh, you may.
Let thy song be love. This love shall undo us all. Oh, Cupid.
Aye, good now. Love, nothing but love.
In troth it begins so. Love, nothing but love still more. Oh, Cupid's bow shoots buck and doe. The shaft confounds, not that it wounds, but tickles still the sore. Oh, these lovers cry, uh-oh. They die, yet that with which the love to kill doth turn, uh-oh to ha-ha. Oh, drones out for ha-ha. Oh, hi-ho, hi-ho.
Love in face. Oh, to the tip of the nose.
He eats nothing but doves, love. And that breeds hot thoughts. And hot thoughts begets hot deeds. And hot deeds begets hot blood. And hot blood is love.
Is this the generation of love? Hot thoughts, hot words, hot deeds? They are vipers. Is love a generation of vipers? Oh, my lord, who is afield today?
Hector, Aeneas, Antenor, all the gallantry of Troy I should fain have armed today, but my Nell would not have it so. How chance my brother Troilus went not?
Oh, he hangs a lip at something.
Oh.
You know all, Lord Ponderous.
Oh, no, honey, sweet queen. But I do long to hear how they sped today. You will remember your brother's excuse?
To a hair.
Ah, well, farewell, sweet queen.
Commend me to your niece.
Oh, I will.
They're come from a field. Let us to Priam's hall to greet the warriors. Sweet Helen, I must woo you to unarm our Hector. His stubborn buckles for these your white enchanting fingers touch shall more obey than to the edge of steel or force of Greekish sinews. You shall do more than all the island kings. Disarm great Hector.
'Twill make us proud to be his servant, Paris. Yea, what he shall receive of us in duty gives us more palm and beauty than we have. Yea, overshines ourselves.
Sweet, above thought, I love thee.
Have you seen my niece?
No, Pandarus. I stalk about her door like a strange soul upon the Stygian banks, staying for waftage. Be thou my Charon, and give me swift transport into those fields, where I may wallow in the lily beds proposed for the deserver. Gentle Pandarus, from Cupid's shoulders pluck his painted wings and fly with me to Cressida.
You walk about the orchard. I'll bring her straight.
I'm giddy. Expectation whirls me round. The imaginary relish is so sweet that it enchants my sense. What will it be when that the watery palate tastes indeed love's thrice procured nectar? Death, I fear me, swooning destruction, or some joy too fine, too subtle, potent, tuned too sharp in sweetness for the capacity of my ruder powers. I fear it much. And I do fear besides that I shall lose distinction in my joys, as doth a battle when they charge on heaps the enemy flying.
She makes her ready. Now, you must be witty. Oh, she blushes so, and she takes her breath so short, as if she were frayed with a sprite. I'll go get her.
Even such a passion doth embrace my bosom. My heart beats thicker than a feverish pulse. And all my powers do the bestowing lose, like vassalage at unawares, encountering the eye of majesty.
Come away now. Come away. No need to blush. Shame's a baby. Here she is. Now. Swear to her the oath that you have sworn to me. What? Gone again? Oh, you must be watched and you be made king. Oh, now you come with me. Bite you. Come away, and you pull backward. Oh, I'll put you in the fills. Why do you not speak to her? Come, here. Pull this curtain, draw this curtain. Yeah. Show us your picture. Oh, you were too loath to offend daylight. And for darker, you'd close sooner, eh? Oh, here. Kiss the mistress. Kiss the mistress. What? A kissing fee farm? You must be a carpenter. You must build. The air is sweet. Oh, you fight your hearts out ere I let you part. Go on.
You have bereft me of all words, lady.
Words? Words pay no debts. Give her deeds. And she'll bereave you those deeds if she call your activity in question. What? Billing again? Oh, and had the parties interchangeably. I'll go get a fire.
Will you walk in, my lord?
Oh, Cressida, how often have I wished me thus?
Wished, my lord. The gods grant. Oh, my lord.
Oh, what should they grant? What makes this pretty abruption? What too curious drag espies my sweet lady in the fountain of our love?
More dregs than water, if my fears have eyes.
Fears make devils of cherubims. They never see clearly.
To fear the worst oft cures the worst.
Let my lady apprehend no fear. In all Cupid's pageants there is presented no monster.
Nor nothing monstrous neither.
Nothing but her undertakings. When we vow to weep seas, eat rocks, live in fire, tame tigers, this is the monstrosity in love, lady. That the will is infinite and the execution confined. That the desire is boundless and the act a slave to limit.
They say all lovers swear more performance than they are able, and yet reserve an ability that they never perform, vowing more than the perfection of 10 and discharging less than the 10th part of 1. They that have the voice of lions and the act of hares, are they not monsters?
They're such, such are not we. Praise us as we are tasted. Allow us as we prove. Our heads shall go bare to a merit crownet, and Troilus shall be such to Cressida as with envy can say worse shall be a mock of his truth. And what truth can speak Troilus? Not truer than Troilus.
Will you all come, my lord?
What, blushing still? Have you not done talking yet?
Well, uncle, what folly I commit I dedicate to you.
Ah, I thank thee for it. And if he give you a boy, you'll give him to me. Now, be true to him, and if he flinch, chide me for it.
You know now your hostages, your uncle's word and my firm faith.
And I give my word for my kin. Although they long ere they be wooed, they are constant once being won. They are like burrs. They stick to where they are thrown.
Boldness comes to me now and gives me heart. Prince Troilus, I have loved you night and day for many weary months.
Why then was my Cressida so hard to win?
Hard to seem one, but I was one, my lord. With the first glance that ever... Pardon me. If I confess much, you will play the tyrant. I love you now, but not till now, so much that I might master it. In faith, I lie. My thoughts are like unbridled children grown too headstrong for their mother. See, we fools, why have I blabbed? Who will be true to us when we are so unsecret to ourselves? And though I loved you well, I wooed you not. And yet, good faith, I wished myself a man, or that we women had men's privilege of speaking first. Sweet, bid me hold my tongue, for in this rapture I shall surely speak the thing I shall repent.
You shall. Be it sweet music issues thence.
Pretty in face.
I beseech you, pardon me, my lord. 'Twas not my purpose thus to beg a kiss. Oh, what have I done? Oh, heavens, I am ashamed. For this time will I take my leave, my lord.
Your leave, sweet Cressida?
Leave, and you'll take your leave till tomorrow morning.
Pray you, content you.
What offends you, lady?
Sir, mine own company.
You cannot shun yourself.
Let me go and try. I have a kind of self resides with you, but an unkind self in itself will leave to be another's fool. I would be gone. Where is my wit? I know not what I speak.
Well, know they what they speak that speak so wisely.
Perchance, my lord, I show more craft than love, and fell so roundly to a large confession to angle for your thoughts. But you are wise, or else you love not. For to be wise in love exceeds man's might. That dwells with gods above.
That I thought it could be in a woman, as if it can, I will presume in you, to feed for aye her rampant flames of love, to keep her constancy in plight and youth outliving beauty's outward with a mind that doth renew, swifter than blood decays. Or that persuasion could but thus convince me, that my integrity and truth to you might be affronted with the match and weight of such a winnowed purity and love. How were I then uplifted? But alas, I am as true simplicity, and simpler than the infancy of truth.
And that I'll war with you.
A virtuous fight, when right with right wars who should be most right. True swains in love shall in the world to come approve their truth by Troilus, when their rhymes, full of protest, of oath and big compare, once similes, truth tired with iteration, as true as steel, as plantage to the moon, as sun to day, as turtle to her mate, as iron to adamant, as earth to the center. Yet after all comparisons of truth, as truth's authentic author to be cited, as true as Troilus shall crown up the verse and sanctify the numbers.
prophet may you be. If I be false or swerve a hair from truth, when time is old and hath forgot itself, when water drops have worn the stones of Troy, and blind oblivion swallowed cities up, and mighty states characterless are grated to dusty nothing, yet let memory from false to false, among false maids in love, upbraid my falsehood, when they've said, as false as air, as water, wind, or sandy earth, as fox to the lamb, or wolf to heifer's calf, pard to the hind, or step-dame to her son. Yea, let them say, to stick the heart of falsehood, as false as Cressida.
A bargain made! Oh, seal it! Seal it! Oh, and I'll be the witness! Here I hold your hand, here my cousins. Oh, be true to one another, for I have taken great pains to bring you together. From this day forward, till the end of the world, will all goers between be called after my name, Pandar. Let all constant men be called Troilus, and all false women Cressida, and all goers between Pandars. Say Amen. Amen. And now I shall show you a chamber with a bed in it, upon which bed shall not speak of your pretty encounters, so press it to death away. Let Cupid grant all tongue-tied maidens here bed, chamber, pander to provide this gear.
Now, princes, for the service I have done, the advantage of the time prompts me aloud to call for recompense. Appear it to your mind that through the sight I bear and things to love, I have abandoned Troy, left my possessions, incurred a traitor's name, exposed myself from certain and possessed conveniences to doubtful fortunes, sequestering from me all that time, acquaintance, custom, and condition made tame and most familiar to my nature, and here to do you service and be good to the world, strange, unacquainted. I do beseech you, as in way of taste, to give me now a little benefit out of those many registered in promise, which you say come to live on my behalf.
What wilt thou, Troyan, make demand?
You have a Trojan prisoner called Antenor yesterday took. Troy holds him very dear. Often have you thanks, therefore, desired my Cressida in right great exchange, which Troy will still deny. But now this Antenor, I know, is such a rest in their affairs that they will almost give us a prince of blood, a son of Priam, in change of him. Let him be sent, great princes, and he shall buy my daughter, and her presence shall quite strike off all service I have done in most accepted pain.
Let Diomedes bear him, and bring us Cressida hither. Calchas shall have what she requests of us. Good Diomed, furnish you fairly for this exchange. Withal bring word whether Hector will tomorrow be answered in his challenge. Ajax is ready.
This shall I undertake, and 'tis a burden which I am proud to bear. It is a period of intermission. An intermission of 15 minutes. On the field, to the back, portable toilets await your convenience. Refreshments are available for purchase to the rear of the theater. The champions of both sides will resume their war after you resume your seats.
Achilles stands at the entrance of his tent, pleasing our general to pass strangely by him. If we were forgotten. And princes all lay negligent and loose regard upon him. I will come last. 'Tis like he'll question me why such unplausive eyes are bent on him. If so, I have derision medicinable to use between your strangeness and his pride, which his own will shall have desire to drink. It may be good. Pride hath no other glass to show itself but pride. For supple knees feed arrogance, and are the proud man's fees.
We'll execute your purpose and put on a form of strangeness as we pass along. And so do each lord, and either greet him not, or else disdainfully, which will shake him more than if not looked upon. I'll lead the way.
What? Comes the general to speak with me? You know my mind. I'll fight no more against Troy.
What says Achilles? Would he aught with us?
Would you, my lord, aught with the general?
No.
Nothing, my lord.
The better.
Good day, good day. How do you? How do you? There's a couple started.
How now, Patroclus?
Good morrow, Ajax.
Ah.
Good morrow.
Aye, and good next day, too.
What mean these fellows? No, they're not Achilles.
They pass by strangely. They were used to bend to send their smiles before them to Achilles, to come as humbly as they were used to creep to holy altars.
What? Am I poor of late? To certain greatness once fallen out with fortune must fall out with men too. What the declined is, he shall as soon read in the eyes of others as feel in his own fall. For men, like butterflies, show not their mealy wings but to the summer. And not a man, for simply being man, hath any honor, but honor for those honors that are without him, as riches, place, favor, prizes of accident as oft as merit, which when they fall, as being slippery standers, the love that leaned on them is slippery too, and so do one pluck down another, and together die in the fall. But 'tis not so with me. Fortune and I are friends. I do enjoy at ample point all that I did possess, save these men's looks, which do methinks find in me of late something not worth such rich beholding as they have often given. Here is Ulysses. I'll interrupt his reading. How now, Ulysses?
How now, great Thetis' son?
What are you reading?
A strange fellow here writes me that man, how dearly much in having, cannot make boast to have that which he had, nor feels not what he owes, but by reflection, as when his virtues, shining upon others, heat them, and they retort that heat again to the first giver.
This is not strange, Ulysses. The beauty that is born here in the face, the bearer knows not, but commends itself to others' eyes. Doth the eye itself, that most pure spirit of sense, behold itself, not going from itself, but eye to eye opposed, salutes each other in each other's form. Thus, speculation turns not into itself till it has traveled and is mirrored there where it may see itself. This is not strange at all.
Oh, I do not strain at the position. It is familiar. But at the author's drift, who expressly proves that no man is the lord of anything, though in and of him there be much consisting, till he communicate his parts to others. I was much rapt in this, and apprehended here immediately the unknown Ajax. Heavens, what a man is there! A very horse, that has, he knows not what. What things again most dear in the esteem and poor in worth? Now shall we see tomorrow an act that very chance to throw upon him. Ajax renowned. Heavens, what some men do, while some men leave to do. How one man eats into another's pride, while pride is fasting in his wantonness. To see these Grecian lords, why, even already they clap the lubber Ajax on the shoulder, as though his foot were on brave Hector's breast, and great Troy shrieking.
I do believe it, for they passed me by, as misers do by beggars. Neither gave to me good word nor look.
Well, time hath, my lord, a wallet at his back, wherein he puts alms for oblivion, a great-sized monster of ingratitudes. Those scraps are good deeds past, which are devoured as fast as they are made, forgot as soon as done. Then marvel not, thou great and complete man, that all the Greeks begin to worship Ajax, since things which are in motion sooner catch the eye than what not stirs. The cry went once on thee, and yet it might, and still it may again, if thou wouldst not entomb thyself alive, and case thy reputation in thy tent.
Of this, my privacy, I have strong reasons.
But against your privacy, the reasons are more potent and heroical. 'Tis known, Achilles, that you are in love with one of Priam's daughters.
Known!
Is that a wonder? All the commerce that you have had with Troy is perfectly as ours as yours, my lord. But better would it fit Achilles much to throw down Hector than Polyxena. But it must grieve young Pyrrhus now at home, when fortune shall in our islands sound her trump, and all the Greekish girls shall tripping sing, "Great Hector's sister did Achilles win, but our great Ajax bravely beat down him." Farewell, my lord. I, as your lover, speak. The fools slide o'er the ice that you should break.
Ah! Ah!
Oh!
To this effect, Achilles, have I moved you. A woman impudent and mannish grown is not more loathed in a time of action than an effeminate man. I stand condemned for this. They think my little stomach to the war and your great love to me restrains you thus. Sweet, rouse yourself, and the weak wanted Cupid shall from your neck unloose his amorous fold, and like a dewdrop from a lion's mane, be shook to air.
Shall Ajax fight with Hector?
Aye, and perhaps receive much honor by him.
Then I see my reputation is at stake. My fame is shrewdly gored.
Oh, then beware. Those wounds heal ill that men do give themselves. A mission to do what is necessary seals a commission to a blank of danger. And danger, like an ague, suddenly taints, even when we sit idly in the sun.
Sweet Patroclus, I'll send for Ajax and desire him to invite the Trojan lords to see us here unarmed after the combat. I have a woman's longing, an appetite that I am sick withal, to see great Hector in his weeds of peace, to talk with him, and to behold his visage, even to my full of view.
Is the prince there in person? Had I so good occasion to lie long as you, Prince Paris, nothing but heavenly business should rob my bedmate of my company.
That's my mind, too. Good morrow, Lord Aeneas.
A valiant Greek, Aeneas, take his hand. Witness the process wherein you told how Diomed a whole week by days did haunt you in the field.
Health to you, valiant Greek, during all question of the gentle truce. But when I meet you armed, as black defiance as heart can think or courage execute.
The one and other Diomed embraces. Our bloods are now in calm and so long health. But when contention and occasion meet, by Jove, I'll play the hunter for thy life with all my force, pursuit, and policy.
And thou shalt hunt a lion that will fly with his face backward. Inhumane gentleness, welcome to Troy. Now, by Anchises' life, welcome indeed. By Venus' hand, I swear, no man alive can love in such a sort the thing he means to kill more excellently.
Oh, we sympathize. Jove, let Aeneas live, if to my sword his fate be not the glory 1,000 complete courses of the sun. But in mine emulous honor let him die, with every joint a wound, and that tomorrow.
We know each other well.
We do, and long to know each other worse.
This is the most despiteful, gentle greeting, the noblest hateful love that e'er I heard of. What business, Lord, so early?
I was sent for to the king, but why I know not.
His purpose meets you. 'Twas to bring this Greek to Calchas' house, and there to render him for the enfreed Antenor the fair Cressida. Let's have your company, or if you please, haste there before us. I constantly do think, or rather call my thought assert in knowledge, my brother Troilus lodges there tonight. Rouse him, give him note of our approach, the whole quality wherefore I fear we shall be much unwelcome.
That I assure you. Troilus had rather Troy were born to Greece than Cressida born from Troy.
It is no help. The bitter disposition of the time will have it so. On, Lord, we'll follow you.
Good morrow, all.
And tell me, noble Diomed, faith, tell me true, even in the soul of sound good fellowship, who in your thoughts merits fair Helen best, myself or Menelaus?
Both alike. He merits well to have her that doth seek her, not making any scruple of her soiler, with such a hell of pain and world of charge, and you as well, to keep her that defend her, without such a costly loss of wealth and friends. He, like a puling cuckold, would drink up the lees and dregs of a flat-tamed peace. You, like a lecher, out of whorish loins are pleased to breed out your inheritors. Both merits poise, each weighs nor less nor more, but he is he the heavier for a whore.
You are too bitter to your countrywoman!
She's bitter to her country! Hear me, Paris. For every false drop in her body veins, a Grecian's life hath sunk. For every scruple of her contaminated, carry on weight, a Trojan hath been slain. Since she could speak, she hath not given so many good words breath as for her Greeks and Trojans suffered death.
Fair Diomed, you do as chapmen do, dispraise the thing that you desire to buy. But we, in honor, hold this virtue well, will but commend what we intend to sell. Here lies our way.
Dear, trouble not yourself. The morn is cold.
Then, sweet my lord, I'll call mine uncle down. He shall unbolt the gates.
Trouble him not. To bed, to bed. Sleep kill those pretty eyes, and give a soft attachment to thy senses, as infants empty of all thought.
Good morrow, then.
I prithee now, to bed.
Are you aweary of me?
Oh, Cressida, but that the busy day, waked by the lark, hath roused the ribald crows, and dreaming night will hide our joys no longer, I would not from thee.
Night hath been too brief.
Beshrew the witch, with venomous white she stays, as tediously as hell, but flies to the grasps of love, with wings more momentary swift than thought. You will catch cold and curse me.
Prithee tarry. You men will never tarry. What? I might have still held off, and then you would have tarried.
What?
Hark, there's one up.
Look, all the doors open here.
It is your uncle.
Pestilence on him. Now he will be mocking. I shall have such a life.
How now? How now, maidenhead? Oh, you, maid. Where is my cousin Cressida?
Go hang yourself, you naughty, mocking uncle. You bring me to do, and then you flout me too?
To do what? To do what? Let her say what I have brought you to do. To do what?
Come, come, beshrew your heart. You'll ne'er be good nor suffer others.
Ah, alas, poor wretch. Ah, poor Capuchia. Hast not slept tonight. Would he not, a naughty man, let it sleep? Oh, a bugbear take him.
Did not I tell you when you were knocked in the head? Who is at the door? Good uncle, go and see. Good Lord, come you again into my chamber. Oh, you smile and mock me as if I meant naughtily. Come, come, you are deceived. I think of no such thing. How earnestly they knock. Pray you come in. I would not for half of Troy have you seen here.
What? Will you knock down the door? What's the matter?
Good morrow, Lord, good morrow.
Ah, oh, Lord Aeneas, I knew you not. What news so early?
Is not Prince Troilus here?
Here? What would he do here?
He is here, my lord. Do not deny him. It doth import him much to speak with me.
You say he's here? Well, 'tis more than I know. I came in late. What would he do here?
Nay then, you'll do him wrong ere you're ware. You'll be so true to him to be false to him. Do not you know of him, but yet go fetch him. Go, hither.
How now, what's the matter?
My lord, I scarce have leisure to salute you. My matter is so rash. There is at hand Paris your brother, the Grecian Diomed, and our Antenor delivered to us. And for him forthwith, ere the first sacrifice, within this hour, we must deliver up to Diomedes' hand the lady Cressida,
Is it so concluded?
By Priam and the general state of Troy. They are at hand and ready to effect it.
How my achievements mock me! I will go meet them, and my lord Aeneas, we met by chance. You did not find me here.
Good, my lord. The secrets of nature have not more gift in taciturnity.
No sooner got but lost. The devil take Antenor. The young prince will go mad. A plague upon Antenor.
How now? What's the matter? Who's here? Why sigh you so profoundly? Where is my lord? Gone? Sweet uncle, tell me what's the matter.
I would I were as deep under the earth as I am above.
The gods, what's the matter?
You must be gone in. I knew you would be the death of him. Thou must be gone.
Uncle, I beseech you, on my knees, I beseech you, what's the matter?
Thou must be gone, wench, thou must be gone. Thou art changed for Antenor. Thou must to thy mother, and away from Troilus. 'Twill be his death. 'Twill be his bane. He cannot bear it.
Oh, you immortal gods! I will not go!
You must.
I will not, uncle. I have forgot my mother. I know no touch of consanguinity. No kin, no love, no blood, no soul so near to me as the sweet Troilus. Oh, you gods divine, make Cressid's name the very crown of falsehood if she ever leave Troilus. Time, force, and death, do what extremes you can to this body. But the strong base and building of my love is as the very center of the earth. I'll go in and weep, tear my bright hair and scratch my praised cheeks, crack my clear voice with sobs and break my heart with sounding Troilus. I will not go from Troy.
Oh, be moderate, be moderate.
Why tell you me of moderation? The grief is fine, full, perfect that I taste, and violenteth in a sense as strong as that which causeth it. How can I moderate it? If I could temporize with my affection or bring it to a weak and colder palate, the like allayment could I give my grief. My love admits no qualifying dross, no more my grief in such a precious loss.
Here he is. Ah, sweet. Ah. Oh, let me embrace too. Oh, heart. As the saying goes, oh, heart, heavy heart.
Cressida, I love thee in so strained a purity that the blessed gods, as angry with my fancy, more bright in zeal than the devotion which cold lips blow to their deities, take thee from me.
Have the gods envy?
Aye, 'tis too plain a case.
And is it true that I must go from Troy?
The hateful truth.
What, and from Troilus too?
From Troy and Troilus.
Is it possible?
And suddenly, where injury of chance puts back leave-taking, jostles roughly by all time of pause, rudely beguiles our lips of all rejoinder, forcibly prevents our locked embrasures, strangles our dear vows, even in the birth of our own laboring breaths. We two, that with so many thousand sighs did by each other, must poorly sell ourselves with the rude brevity and discharge of one. Injurious time now with the robber's haste crams his rich thievery up he knows not how. As many farewells as we stars in heaven, with distinct breath and consigned kisses to them, he fumbles up into a loose adieu, and scants us with a single famished kiss, distasted with the salt of broken tears.
My lord, is the lady ready?
Hark, you are called. Some say the genius so cries, come to him that instantly must die. Bid them have patience, she shall come anon.
Where are my tears? Rain, lay this wind, or my heart will be blown up by the root.
I must then to the Grecians?
No remedy.
A woeful crested amongst merry Greeks. When shall we see again?
Hear me, my love. Be thou but true of heart.
How now? I true, what wicked deem is this?
Nay, we must use expostulation kindly, for it is parting from us. I speak not be thou true as fearing thee, for I will throw my glove to death himself that there's no maculation in thy heart. But be thou true, say I, to fashion my sequent protestation. Be thou true, and I will see thee.
You shall be exposed, my lord, to dangers as infinite as imminent. But I'll be true.
And I'll grow friend with danger. Wear the sleeve.
And you, this glove, when shall I see you?
I'll corrupt the Grecian sentinels to give thee nightly visitation, but yet be true.
Heavens, be true again?
Hear why I speak it, love. The Grecian youths are full of quality. They're loving, well composed with gifts of nature, flowing and swelling o'er with arts and exercise. How novelty may move and parts with person. Alas, a kind of godly jealousy, which I beseech you call a virtuous sin, makes me afeard.
Oh, heavens, you love me not.
Die I a villain then? In this I do not call your faith in question so mainly as my merit. I cannot sing, nor heal the high lavolt, nor sweeten talk, nor play at subtle games. Fair virtues all to which the Grecians are most prompt and pregnant. I can tell that in each grace of these there lurks a still and dumb discoursive devil that tempts most cunningly. Be not tempted.
Do you think I will?
No, but something may be done that we will not. And sometimes we are devils to ourselves, and we will tempt the frailty of our powers, presuming on their changeful potency.
Nay, good my lord.
Come, kiss, and let us part.
Brother Troilus!
Good brother, come you hither. Bring Aeneas and the Grecian with you.
My lord, will you be true?
Who, I? Alas, it is my vice, my fault. Whilst others fish with craft for great opinion, I with great truth catch mere simplicity. Whilst some with cunning gild their copper crowns, with truth and plainness I do wear mine bare. Fear not my truth. The moral of my wit is plain and true. There's all the reach of it. Welcome, Diomed. Here's the lady which for Antenor we deliver you. At the port, lady, I'll give her to thy hand, and by the way, possess thee what she is. Entreat her fair, and by my soul, fair Greek, if e'er thou stand at mercy of my sword, name Cressida, and thy life shall be as safe as Priam is in Ilion.
Fair Lady Cressida, so please you, save the thanks this princess expects. The luster in your eye, heaven in your cheek pleads your fair usage, and to Diomed you shall be mistress, and command her wholly.
Grecian! Thou dost not use me courteously to shame the zeal of my petition to thee in praising her. I tell thee, maid of Greece, she is as far high soaring o'er thy praise as thou unworthy to be called her servant. I charge thee, use her well, even for my charge. For by the dreadful Pluto, if thou dost not, the great bulk Achilles be thy guard, I'll cut thy throat.
Oh, be not moved, Prince Troilus. Let me be privileged by my place and message to be a speaker free. When I am hence, I'll answer to my lust, and know you, Lord, I'll do nothing on charge. To her own worth she shall be prized, but that you say, be it so, I'll speak it in my spirit and honor no.
Come to the port. I'll tell thee, Diomed, this brave shall oft make thee to hide thy head. Lady, give me your hand, and as we walk to our own selves, bend we our needful talk.
Here thou art in appointment, fresh and fair, anticipating time with starting courage. Give with thy trumpet a loud note to Troy, thou dreadful Ajax, that the appalled air may pierce the head of the great combatant and hail him hither.
Thou trumpet, there's my purse. Now crack thy lungs and split thy brazen pipe. Blow, villain, to thy speared biased cheek outswell the colic of puffed Aquilon. Come, stretch thy chest, and let thy eyes spout blood. Thou blowest for Hector.
No trumpet answers.
'Tis but early days.
Is not yon Diomed with Calchas' daughter?
'Tis she. I ken the manner of her gait. She rises on the toe, and that spirit of hers in aspiration lifts her from the earth.
Is this the Lady Cressida?
Even she?
Most dearly. Welcome to the Greek, sweet lady.
Our general doth salute you with a kiss.
Yet is the kindness but particular. 'Twere better she were kissed in general.
And very courtly counsel. I'll begin again. So much for Agamemnon.
I'll take that winter from your lips, fair lady. Achilles bids you welcome.
I had a good argument for a kiss once.
But that's no argument for kissing now. For thus pops Paris in his argument, and part thus you in your argument.
O deadly goal, and theme of all our scorns, for which we lose our heads to gild his horns.
The first was Menelaus' kiss. This, mine. Patroclus kisses you.
Well, isn't that trim?
Paris and I kiss evermore for him.
I shall have my kiss, sir. Lady, by your leave.
In kissing do you render or receive?
Both take and give.
I'll take my match to live. The kiss you take is better than you give. Therefore, no kiss. No.
Oh, I'll give you, Boot. I'll give you 3 for 1.
You are an odd man. Give even or give none.
An odd man, lady. Every man is odd.
No! Paris is not. For you know 'tis true that you are odd and he is even with you.
Oh, you flippeth my head.
No! I will be sworn!
Were no match, your nail against his horn. May I, sweet lady, beg a kiss of you?
You may.
I do desire it.
Why beg then?
Why, that for Venus' sake, give me a kiss. When Helen's a maid again, and his.
I'll be your debtor. Claim it when 'tis due.
Ha! Never's my day. And then a kiss of you.
Hold! Hold, my lords of Greece! Oh, hold! Lady, a word. I'll take you to your mother.
A woman of quick sense.
Fie! Fie upon her! There's language in her eye, her cheek, her lip. Nay, her foot speaks. Her wanton spirits look out at every joint and motive of her body. The Trojans trumpet!
Yonder comes the truth.
Hail, all you state of Greece! What shall be done to him that victory commands? Or do you purpose a victor shall be known? Will you the knights shall to the edge of all extremity pursue each other, or shall be divided by any voice or order of the field? Hector bade ask.
Which way would Hector have it?
He cares not, he'll obey conditions.
'Tis done like Hector, but securely done. A little proudly and a great deal misprizing the knight opposed.
If not Achilles, sir, what is your name?
If not Achilles, nothing.
Therefore Achilles. But whate'er, know this. In the extremity of great and little, valor and pride excel themselves in Hector. The one almost as infinite as all, the other blank as nothing. Weigh him well, and that which looks like pride is courtesy. This Ajax is half made in Hector's blood, in love whereof half Hector stays at home, half heart, half hand, half Hector comes to seek this blended knight, half Trojan and half Greek.
A maiden battle, then. Oh, I perceive you.
Hear you, Patroclus. Go, gentle knight, stand by our Ajax. As you and Lord Aeneas shall concur on the order of their fight, so be it. Either to the uttermost, or else a breath. The combatants being kin, have stints their strife before the strokes begin.
They are opposed already.
Who is yon Trojan, that same that looks so heavy?
The youngest son of Priam. True knight. We call him Troilus, and on him erect a second hope as fairly built as Hector. Oh, thus says Aeneas, one that knows the youth even to his inches, and with private soul did in great Ilion thus translate him to me.
Hold your own, Ajax.
Aim for the neck.
What you got?
Kill!
Get him, Hector.
Parry!
You better.
Faster!
You must no more!
Please you! I am not warm yet. Let us fight again.
As Hector pleases.
Why then will I no more? Thou art, great lord, my father's sister's son, a cousin german to great Priam's seed. The obligation of our blood forbids a gory emulation twixt us twain. Let me embrace thee, Ajax. By him the thunders thou hast lusty arms. Hector would have them fall upon him thus. Cousin, all honor to thee.
I thank thee, Hector. Thou art too gentle and too free a man. I came to kill thee, cousin, and bear hence a great edition earned in thy death.
Not Neopolamus so mirable, on whose bright crest fame with her loudest oyas cries, "This is he!" could promise himself a thought of added honor torn from Hector.
There is expectance here from both the sides what further you will do.
We'll answer it. The issue is abracement. Ajax, farewell.
If I might in entreaties find success, as seld I have the chance, I would desire my famous cousin to our Grecian tents.
'Tis Agamemnon's wish, and the great Achilles doth long to see unarmed the valiant Hector.
Aeneas, call my brother Troilus to me and signify this loving interview to the expectors of our Trojan part. Desire them home. Give me thy hand, my cousin. I will go eat with thee and see your knights.
Great Agamemnon comes to meet us.
The worthiest of them tell me name by name, but for Achilles. Mine own searching eye shall find him by his large and portly size.
Worthy of arms, as welcome as to one that would be rid of such an enemy. But that's no welcome. Understand more clear. What's past and what's to come is strewed with husks and formless ruin of oblivion. But in this extant moment, faith and troth, strained purely from an all-hollow bias drawing, bids thee with most divine integrity, from heart of very heart, great Hector, welcome.
I thank thee, most imperious Agamemnon.
My well-famed lord of Troy, no less to you.
Let me confirm my princely brother's greeting you, brace of warlike brothers. Welcome hither.
To whom must we answer?
The noble Menelaus.
Oh, you, my lord. By Mars' gauntlet, thanks. But mock not that I affect the untraded oath. Your quondam wife swears still by Venus' glove. She is well, but bade me not commend her to you.
Name her not now, sir. She is a deadly fiend.
Oh, pardon, I offend.
I wonder now how yonder city stands, when we have here her basin pillar by us.
Oh, I know your favor, Lord Ulysses, well. Aye, sir, there's many a Greek and Trojan dead since I first saw yourself and Diomed and Ilion on your Greekish embassy.
Sir, I foretold you then what would ensue. My prophecy is but half his journey yet. For yonder walls that partly front your town, yon towers whose wanton tops do bust the clouds, must kiss their own feet.
Oh, I must not believe you. There they stand yet immodestly, I think. The fall of every Phrygian stone will cost a drop of Grecian blood. The end crowns all. And that old common arbitrator Time will one day end it.
So to him we leave it. Most gentle and most valiant Hector, welcome.
I shall forestall thee, Lord Ulysses thou. Now, Hector, I have fed mine eyes on thee. I have with exact view perused thee, Hector, and quoted joint by joint.
What is this, Achilles?
I am Achilles.
Stand fair, I pray thee. Let me look on thee.
Behold thy fill.
I've done already.
Hey, thou art too brief. I will the second time as I would buy thee, view thee, limb by limb.
Oh, like a book of sport thou'lt read me over. But there's more in me than thou understandest. Why dost thou so oppress me with thine eye?
Tell me, you heavens, in which part of his body shall I destroy him? Whether there, or there, or there? that I might give the local wound a name, and make distinct the very breach whereout Hector's great spirit flew? Answer me, heavens.
It would discredit the blessed gods, proud man, to answer such a question. Stand again. Thinkest thou to catchest my life so pleasantly as to prenominate a nice conjecture where'st that will hit me dead?
I tell thee yea.
Wert thou an oracle to tell me so, I'd not believe thee. Henceforth guard thee well, for I'll not kill thee there, nor there, nor there. I'll kill thee everywhere. Over and over!
Do not chafe thee, cousin. And you, Achilles. Let these threats alone till accident or purpose bring you to it. You may have enough of Hector if you have stomach. The general state, I fear, can scarce entreat you to be odd with him.
I pray you let us see you in the field. We've had pelting wars since you refused the Grecians' cause.
Dost thou entreat me, Hector? Tomorrow do I see thee, fell as death. But tonight, all friends.
Thy hand upon that match.
First, all you peers, go to my tent. There in the full convive we. Afterwards, as Hector's leisure and your bounty shall concur, entreat him severally. Beat loud the tambourines, let the trumpets blow, that this great soldier shall his welcome know.
My lord Ulysses, tell me, I beseech you, in what place of the field doth Calchas keep?
Oh, at Menelaus' tent, most princely Troilus. There Diomed doth feast with him tonight, who neither looks upon the heaven nor earth, but gives all gaze and bent of amorous view on the fair crescent.
Shall I, sweet lord, be bound to you so much, after we part from Agamemnon's tent, to bring me thither?
You shall command me, sir. As gentle, tell me, of what honor was this Cressida in Troy? Had she no lover there that wails her absence?
Sir, to such as boasting show their scars, a mock is due. Will you walk on, my lord? She is beloved, she loved, she is and doth. But still, sweet love is food for fortune's tooth.
This is the tent, Cressida's mother, Calchas. Stand where the torch may not discover us.
Cressida, come forth with her.
How now, my charge?
Now, my sweet guardian, hark, one word with you.
Yea, so familiar.
She will sing any woman at first sight.
Will you remember?
Remember, yes.
Nay, but do then. And let your mind be coupled with your words.
What should she remember, Liz?
Sweet honey Greek, tempt me no more to folly.
Nay, then.
I'll tell you what.
Fo, come, tell a pin. You are forsworn.
In faith I cannot. What would you have me do?
What did you swear you would bestow on me?
Prithee, do not hold me to mine oath. Bid me do anything but that, sweet Greek.
Good night.
Oh, patience! How now, Troyan?
Diomed!
No, good night. I'll be your fool no more.
I better must.
Hark, one word in your ear.
Oh, plague and madness!
Haste, my lord. You must go off, I pray you, lest her displeasure should enlarge itself to wrathful terms. This place is dangerous, the time right deadly. I beseech you, go.
Behold, I pray you.
Oh, nay, good my lord, go off. You flow to great distraction. Come, my lord.
I pray you, stay.
Have not patience, come.
I pray you, stay. By hell and all hell's torments, I will not speak a word.
And so, good night.
Nay, but you part in anger.
Oh, doth that grieve thee, oh withered truth.
My lord.
By Jove, I will be patient.
Guardian, why grief?
Fo, adieu. You palter.
In faith I do not. Come hither once again.
Shake, my lord, at something. Will you go? You will break out.
She strokes your cheek. Come. Nay, stay. By Jove, I will not speak a word. There is between my will and all offenses a guard of patience. Stay a little while.
But will you then?
In faith I will, never trust me else.
Give me some token for the surety of it.
I'll fetch you one.
I have sworn patience.
Hear me not, sweet lord. I will not be myself, nor have cognition of what I feel. I am all patience.
Here, Diomed. Keep this sleeve.
Oh, beauty, where is thy faith?
My lord.
I will be patient. Outwardly, I will.
You look upon that sleeve. Behold it well. He loved me. False wench, give it to me again.
Whose was it?
It is no matter. Now I have it again. I will not meet with you tomorrow night. Prithee, Diomed, visit me no more.
I shall have it.
What, this?
Aye, that.
Oh, you gods! Oh, pretty, pretty pledge! Thy master now lies thinking in his bed of thee and me and sighs, and takes my glove and gives memorial dainty kisses to it, as I kiss thee. Nay, do not snatch it from me. He that takes that doth take my heart withal.
Oh, I had your heart before. This follows it.
Swear patience.
You shall not have it. Diomed, in faith, you shall not. I'll give you something else.
I will have this. Whose was it?
It is no matter.
Come, tell me whose it was.
'Twas one's who loved me better than you will, but now you have it, take it.
Whose was it?
By all Diana's waiting women yond, and by herself I will not tell you whose.
Tomorrow will I wear it on my helm, and grieve his spirit that dares not challenge it.
Wert thou the devil and worse it on thy helmet, it shall be challenged.
Well, well, 'tis done. 'Tis past. And yet it is not. I will not keep my word.
Why then, farewell. Thou never shalt mock Diomed again.
You shall not go. One cannot speak a word, but it straight starts you.
I do not like this fooling. What, shall I come? The hour?
I come. By Jove, do come. I shall be plagued.
Farewell till then.
Good night. I prithee come. Troilus, farewell. One eye looks on thee, but with my heart the other eye doth see. Oh, poor our sex. This fault in us I find. The error of our eye directs our mind. When error leads must err. Oh, then conclude. Minds swayed by eyes are full of turpitude.
All's done, my lord.
It is.
Why stay we then?
To make a recordation to my soul of every syllable that here was spoke. But if I tell how these two did coact, shall I not lie in publishing a truth? Sith yet there is a credence in my heart, an esperance so obstinately strong that doth invert the attest of eyes and ears, as if those organs had deceptious functions created only to calumniate. Was Cressida here?
I cannot conjure, Troyan.
She was not, sure.
Most sure she was.
Why, my negation hath no taste of madness.
Nor mine, my lord. Cressida was here, but now.
Let it not be believed for womanhood. Think, we had mothers. Do not give advantage to stubborn critics apt without a theme for deprivation to square the general sex by Cressida's rule. Rather think this not Cressida.
What hath she done? My prince, that can soil our mothers.
Nothing at all, unless if this were she. This she? No, this is Diomed's Cressida. If beauty have a soul, this is not she. If souls guide vows, if vows be sanctimonies, if sanctimonies be the god's delight, if there be rule in unity itself, this is not she. Oh, madness of discourse that cause sets up with and against itself, bifold authority where reason may revolt without perdition, and loss assume all reason without revolt. This is and is not the Cressida. Within my soul there doth conduce a fight of this strange nature, that a thing inseparate that divides more wider than the sky and earth, and yet admits no orifice for a point as subtle as Ariadne's wolf to enter. Instance, oh instance, strong as Pluto's gates, Cressida is mine, tied with the bonds of heaven. Instance, oh instance, strong as heaven itself. The bonds of heaven are slipped, dissolved, and loose, and with another knot, 5-finger tied. The fractions of her faith, orts of her love, the fragments, the scraps, the bits, and greasy relics of her o'er-eaten faith are bound to Diomed.
May worthy Troilus be half attached to that which here his passion doth express.
Aye, Greek, and that shall be divulged well in characters red as Mars, his heart inflamed with Venus. Never did young man fancy with so eternal and so fixed a soul. Hark, Greek, as much as I do Cressida love, so much by weight hate I her Diomed. That sleeve is mine she'll bear on her helm. Were it a cast composed by Vulcan's skill, my sword should bite it. not the dreadful spout which shipmen do the hurricane call, constringed in mass by the almighty sun, so dizzy with more clamor Neptune's ear in his descent, then shall my prompted sword, falling on Diomed. O Cressida, O false Cressida, false! Let all untruth stand next to thy stained name, and thou seem glorious.
Oh, contain yourself. Your passion draws ears hither.
I've been seeking you this hour, my lord. Hector by this is arming him in Troy. Ajax, your guard, stays to conduct you home.
Have with you, prince. My courteous lord, adieu. Farewell, revolted fair. And Diomed, stand fast and wear a castle on thy head.
I'll bring you to the gates.
Accept distracted thanks.
When was my lord so much ungently tempered to stop his ears against admonishment? Unarm, and do not fight today.
Oh, you train me to offend you. Get you in. By all the everlasting gods, I'll go.
My dreams will sure prove ominous to the day.
No more, I say.
Where is my brother Hector? Here, sister, armed and bloody and intent. Consort with me and loud into your petition, pursuing him on knees, for I have dreamed of bloody turbulence, and this whole night hath nothing been but shapes and forms of slaughter.
Oh, 'tis true.
Oh, bid my trumpet sound.
No some sally for the heavens, sweet brother.
Oh, be gone, I say. The gods have heard me swear.
The gods are deaf to hot and peevish vows, that they are polluted offerings, more abhorred than spotted livers in the sacrifice.
Oh, be persuaded. Do not count it holy to her by being just. It is as lawful, for we would give much to use violent thefts and rob in the behalf of charity.
It is the purpose that makes strong the vow, but vows to every purpose must not hold unarmed, sweet Hector.
Hold you still, I say. Mine honor holds the weather of my fate. Lie every man holds dear, but the brave man holds honor far more precious dear than life. How now, young Troilus, meanest thou to fight today?
Cassandra, call my father to persuade.
No, faith, young Troilus, doff thy harness, youth. I am today in the vein of chivalry. Let grow thy sinews till their knots be strong, and tempt not yet the pressures of the war. Unarm thee, go! And doubt thou not, brave boy, I'll stand today for thee, and me, and Troy.
Brother, you have a vice of mercy in you, which better fits a lion than a man.
What vice is that, good Troilus? Chide me for it.
When many times the captive Grecian falls, even in the fan and wind of your fair sword, you bid them rise and live.
'Tis fair play.
Fool's play, by heaven, Hector!
How now, how now?
For the love of all the gods, let's leave the hermit pity with our mothers, and when we have our armors buckled on, the venom vengeance ride upon our swords. Spur them to ruthful work, rein them from ruth.
Fie, savage, fie!
Hector, then 'tis wars!
Troilus, I would not have you fight today!
Who should withhold me? Not fate, obedience, nor the hand of Mars beckoning with fiery truncheon my retire. Not Priamus and Hecuba on knees, their eyes o'er God with the course of tears. Not you, my brother, with your true sword drawn, opposed to hinder me, should stop my way, but by my ruin.
Lay hold upon him, Priam! Hold him fast! He is thy crutch now if thou lose thy stay. Thou on him leaning, and all Troy on thee fall altogether.
Mine iron-hearted Hector, by faith thou knowest not, I fearest that thy end is come.
Come, Hector, come back. My wife had dreamed, my mother hath had visions. Cassandra doth foresee, and I myself am but a prophet suddenly enwrapped to tell thee this day is ominous. Therefore come back.
Aeneas is afield, and I do stand engaged to many Greeks, even in the faith of valor, to appear this morning to them.
Aye, but thou shalt not go.
I must not break my faith. You know me dutiful. Let me not shame respect, but give me leave by your consent and voice, which you do herefore bid me, royal Priam.
Oh, Priam, yield not to him!
I charge thee, husband, let him not set foot therein.
Do not, dear father.
Andromache, you train me to offend you. By the love you bear me, get you in.
This foolish, dreaming, superstitious girl makes all these bodements.
Farewell, dear Hector. Ah! Look how thou diest. Look how thine eye turns pale. Look how thy wounds do bleed in many vents. Hark! How Troy roars! How Hecuba cries out! How poor Andromache shrills her dolors forth! Behold! Distraction, frenzy, and amazement like witless antics one another meet, and all cry out, Hector's dead! Hector's dead! Hector's dead!
Wait!
Ah! Farewell. Hector, take my leave. Thou dost thyself and all our Troy deceive.
You are alarmed, my liege, you heard exclaim. Go and cheer the town, we'll forth and fight. Do deeds worth praise, tell you them at night.
Farewell. The gods with safety stand with thee.
Here at it, hark! Proud Diomed, believe I come to lose my arm or win my sleeve. Let me read it.
The horse and 'tis sick. I am not long for this earth. I have such a rheum in my eyes and such an ache in my bones that if a man were not cursed, I know not what to think on it. What does she say there?
Words! Words, mere words, no matter from the heart. The effect doth operate another way. Go wind to wind, their turn and change together. My love with words and error still she feeds, but edifies another with her deeds. Why not? Shouldst thou take the river Styx, I would swim after.
Thou dost miscall, retire. I do not fly, but advantageous care withdrew me from the odds of multitude. Have at thee.
What art thou, Greek? Art thou for Hector's match? Art thou of blood and honor? Oh, yea, Troilus. Well fought, my youngest brother.
Now do I see thee. Have at thee, Hector.
Pause if thou wilt.
I do disdain thy courtesy, proud Troyan. Mayhappy that my arms are out of use. My rest and negligence befriends thee now, but thou anon shalt hear of me again. Till when? Go seek thy fortune.
Fare thee well. I'd have been a fresher man had I expected thee. How now, young Troilus?
Ajax of Titan and Aeneas, shall it be? No, by the flame of yonder glorious heaven he shall not carry him. I'll be taken to or bring him off. Fate, hear me what I say. I reck not though I end my life today.
Stand! Stand thou, Greek. Thou art a goodly mark. No? Wilt thou not? I like thy armor well. I'll thrust it and unlock the rivets all, I'll be the master of it. Wilt thou, beast, abide? Now then fly on, I'll hunt thee for thy hide. Ah! Ah! Most putrefied core so fair without, thy goodly armor hath thus cost thy life. My day's work done, I'll take good breath. Rest, sword. Thou hast thy fill of blood and death.
Look, Hector, how the The sun begins to set. Oh, ugly night comes breathing at its heels. Even with the veil and darking of the sun, to close the day up, Hector's life is done.
Forego this vantage, Greek.
Strike, fellows! Strike! This is the man I seek. So, Ilion, fall thou next. Now, Troy, sink down. Here lies thy heart, thy sinews, and thy bone. Now on, Myrmidons, and cry you all amain, Achilles hath the mighty Hector slain. Hark! A retire upon our Grecian part. The dragon wing of night o'erspreads the earth, and stickler-like the armies separate. My half-sup sword, which frankly would have fed, pleased with his dainty bait, now goes to bed. Come, tie his body to my horse's tail. Along the field I will the Trojan trail.
Stand! Oh, yet we are masters of the field. Never go home. Here we starve out the night.
Hector is slain.
Hector?
He's dead. He's dead. And at the murderer's horse's tail and beastly sword dragged through the shameful field. Frown on, you heavens. Affect your rage with speed. Sit, gods, upon your thrones and smile at Troy. I say at once let your brief plagues be mercy, and linger not our sure destructions on.
My lord, you do discomfort all the hosts.
You understand me not that tell me so. I do not speak of flight, of fear, of death, but dare all imminence which gods and men address their dangers in. Hector is gone. Who shall tell Priam so, or Hecuba? Let him that will a screech owl I be called go into Troy and say there, Hector's dead. There is a word. Will Priam turn to stone, make wells and Niobes of the maids and wives, cold statues of the youth, and in a word, scare Troy out of itself. But march away. Hector is dead. There's no more to say. Stay yet. You vile, abominable tents, thus proudly piped upon our Phrygian plains. Let Titan rise as early as he dare, I'll through and through you. And thou great-sized coward, no space of earth shall sunder our two hates. I'll haunt thee like a wicked conscience still, that moldeth goblins swift as frenzy's thoughts. Ah! 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 Strike a free march to Troy. With comfort go. Hope of revenge shall hide our inward foe. You hear? You hear? Hence, broker lackey! Ignominy and shame pursue thy life, and live I with thy name.
Goodly medicine for my aching bones. Oh, world, world, world. Thus is the poor agent despised. Good traders in the flesh, set this in your painted cloths. Let all that be here of Pandar's hall, eyes half out weep at Pandar's fall. But if you cannot weep, yet give out some groans, but not for me, but for your aching bones. Brethren and sisters of the whole door trade, some 2 months hence my will shall here be made. Till then I'll sweat and search about for eases, and at that time bequeath you my diseases.